So Andrew Waller, is there a bit of a pattern with electricity in the City of York at the moment? We're getting a lot of these substations and cables exploding, aren't we?
There does appear to be a pattern emerging. I was very concerned about the incident in Front Street, Acomb on Saturday, and to hear a similar incident in the city today, I think there are questions that need to be answered by Northern Power Grid.
Now, Minster FM asked Northern Power Grid about Acomb when it happened, and they said they're working on making the infrastructure more resilient. So does that give you any cause to be less concerned?
I wrote them after the incident in December to ask whether it was linked to the incident in October. They were 200 metres apart. I didn't receive a satisfactory answer as to why that had happened and that British Telecom equipment had been wrecked in our part of the city.
So what can be done about this then? I mean, this is basic infrastructure that we need in the city. It's also stuff that's probably, in some parts, approaching 100 years old, isn't it?
Well, I think we need to have some transparency from Northern Power Grid on what is beneath our pavements, and if there is major work that needs to be done, that they are upfront about it. If this was responsibility of the local authority, then that would be subject to freedom of information requests. There ought to be something similar with utilities.
I mean, I pluck out of nowhere 100 years old, but I mean, we've had electricity in the city, since the turn of the century?
Indeed, yes. At the beginning of the 20th century, it was the local authority that provided electricity to the 900 users in the beginning of the 20th century.
How old